Tuesday, March 19th, 2019. Netanyahu's top challenger struggles after early surge in polls. Benny Gantz, a first-time politician who has emerged as the biggest threat to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's re-election, is struggling to maintain his campaign's momentum. Mr. Gantz's campaign seemed caught flat-footed last week by a news report that Israel's domestic security agency had informed him last year on a classified basis that Iran had hacked his mobile phone. On Monday night, Mr. Gantz went on the attack, holding a news conference to demand an investigation into reports that Mr. Netanyahu made millions of dollars in a graft scheme. A United Nations commission on Monday urged Israeli authorities to step up their inquiries into shootings by Israeli troops of Palestinian demonstrators during protests along the Gaza Strip last year. British Prime Minister Theresa May's bid to get her EU divorce deal through Parliament was hit Monday with a bombshell announcement by the Speaker, ruling MPs could not vote again on the same proposal they had already rejected. 3 people dead and several injured in a shooting in the Dutch city of Utrecht. Dutch police arrested a Turkish man suspected of shooting dead 3 people and wounding 5 on a tram in the Dutch city of Utrecht on Monday. Police said the suspect, 37-year-old Gökmen Tanis, had been taken into custody after an hours-long manhunt and had earlier run-ins with authorities in the Netherlands. The city was put into lockdown after the shooting, shortly after the morning rush hour, which authorities initially said was an apparent terrorist attack. Some officials in the Trump administration are concerned that momentum is slowing in the push to pry Nicolas Maduro from power and to rally support for opposition leader Juan Guaido. At least 1 person was missing on Monday after devastating floods across the U.S. Midwest that killed 3 others and inflicted hundreds of millions of dollars in damage. A Northern Kentucky student is suing the local health department after he was told he couldn't come to school or play sports because he hasn't received the chickenpox vaccine amid an outbreak at the school. Federal prosecutors can now post information on the FBI raid of Trump's ex-lawyer. A judge directed prosecutors Monday to publicly release documents related to the search warrant for last year's FBI raids on the home and office of President Donald Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen. U.S. District Judge William H. Pauley III ordered that redacted versions of the documents be released Tuesday. Cohen, scheduled to report to prison in May, recently testified before Congress in open and closed hearings about his dealings with Trump over the past decade. A leadership gap in City Hall grows as commissioners leave in de Blasio's second term. According to a majority of voters polled by Siena College, Amazon's decision to pull the plug on a planned expansion in Long Island City was bad for New York, with many pointing the finger at Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Governor Andrew Cuomo is sending MTA officials scrambling to devise a plan to more thoroughly wash their 2 road tunnels.